This music just came on for your guys' video. It's very ready to go to the beach, ready to hang on and chill out underneath the, I don't know, bungalow canvas with a cocktail and the ocean. Getting a lot of those energies right now from you Geminis. I'm starting out your reading. Oh, welcome, by the way. I am Josie K. This is Josie K Tarot. Welcome if you're brand new. And if you are the ones that have been writing me and getting monthly videos and following up with me on how you allowed Spirit to guide you in your path and how things turned out in the end, and etc., etc. It's been fantastic. It's been a beautiful journey, and I am very, very thankful for your energies. All right, so dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Gemini with clearly defined messages and a word of prayer for when it comes to the end of the read. Thank you. Now, I'm not going to look at that card right now, but what I am going to do, pardon me, is I'm going to move on to the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck, and I'm going to ask Spirit to please provide you guys with your energies. Your energies and any spiritual messages or, yes, messages of guidance now into the next month and a half or so. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Gemini. Love and romance energies now on into the next month and a half or so. Month and a half. This is the 5th of October, so, you know, the month of October and maybe the first week of November or so. All right, so the card representing you guys at this point in time is the Knight of Wands. So some of you may be thinking about someone who is a fire sign or has a fiery nature, who is a Leo, Sag, or Aries. Either way, you're very focused and determined, but you can't seem to make up your mind, and Spirit's saying with the Temperance energies, you don't need to be forced to at this time. Just take your time to observe. Maybe even for some of you to heal, but to definitely wait for clarity. In your thoughts position, you've got the Nine of Cups, so this is keeping your heart open, ready to welcome someone in your thoughts. Now in your foundation, we've got the Six of Swords. So this represents an energy of going after what you want, no matter who it affects. Okay, so that could be you or someone else. So we're going to clarify now. This is the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck, and I'm going to be combining it with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification as we go through each step of the Celtic spread before us. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Gemini with clearly defined messages regarding Gemini's love and romance energies. Now on to the next month or first week of November. Okay, so you guys are very passionate and focused when it comes to a really hot connection, okay? It's important to figure out, are you building it just on the passion and lust, or are you trying to build it on a solid foundation? Some of you are wanting to build this with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Remember, you're trying to make a decision. You need to do some healing. You need to think about and wait for clarity to come. Because for some reason, there's energy still here of heartache. So some of you might be racing in to just have a passionate connection with someone to try and heal yourself through to get over this heartache. So in your thoughts position, you have the Nine of Cups, trying to open your heart, trying to be fair, trying to provide equal give and take when connecting with others, trying to help others, trying to do everything to remain balanced. Because balance is happiness. Now, in your foundation, we have the energies of wanting to, with the Six of Swords, run off and not even care. Maybe running off to meet in Aries. Could be in Aries. It could be that you guys are finally standing strong in your path and you're not listening to what anybody has to say because you're the Emperor, which means you're above all kings. You've been through the past, you've experienced the things, and you're going to put on your armor. And you're going to get clear, organized, logical, disciplined, and focused as you take a risk. Now, in the recent past, you guys had an opportunity when it came to a new path in career and finances that was offered to you by the universe. And at the same time, you were looking toward a new and exciting path. For some of you, it was a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. I'm seeing Aries here. Now remember, I'm only pulling in so many energies for these videos. This is an example. If these relate to what you're experiencing or not, check your rising, your moon. But, you know, there's a lot of people coming. So if you want a personal reading, here's the email. Email me and the information is below. Now in the next few weeks, you guys are going to be trying to get to the truth of a situation when it comes to a connection by which you may feel is a soulmate. Okay? And you have control in the next 4 to 6 weeks over realizing how far you have come in this area of life and who you are now. What have you learned? And the Hierophant's confirming, yes, you've been on a difficult path and it was meant to teach you about you. So once you recognize what you were to learn about this difficult path of growth, of passion, of almost even aggression and pain and trying to cover pain with and heartache with passion, that it's time to take a new key. It's time to go in a new direction of hope and faith. So you're not trying to run towards the past because it didn't fulfill you. All right, so Spirit wants to talk to you guys about a message when it comes from maybe this fire sign, Sagittarius, or Leo for some of you. And or are you getting excited about a new path in career and finances? I think it's a new path with this person. Know that you will be receiving messages back if there has been some miscommunication or things going on. In your hopes and fears position, Geminis, you're hoping almost for an offer of love, and yet some of you are just like, you want to hear the offer, but you don't want to really go there. So I think you need to get to the truth of a situation with what it is you want when it comes to a partnership, when it comes to what is a soulmate, you know, what is that to you? What is fairness and balance and happiness and contentment to you? Once you get to the truth of that, then the connections will start to come in. And of 2 or 3 people, you may find your life partner. But you got to keep your heart wide open. You got to wait for, and make sure everything is balanced, that there's fulfillment. So in your outcome position, here we go. Here is your brand new path in love. A difficult path because you're coming to this difficult truth of a situation and you are able now to claim victory over the way a path has been in your life to move forward into a new area. And even though this new area is worrisome, do not worry, because this is a brand new path as a gift to you, being offered to you from the universe. So the card overlooking the entire read speaks about you guys bringing something to an end. This is about you guys speaking your piece. Some of you might be bringing a relationship to an end with an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because it's a general read. Remember to be clear, logical, disciplined, and organized in your own path of what are your boundaries? Do they respect your boundaries? What are your goals? Do they have the same goals? If not, very kindly state that you're moving into a path where you can find the person who is meant to be on the path for you. You'll know if this person is or is not. I'm not saying that's what you need to do. I'm saying these energies are here to help tell you that you guys are on the right path. You just need to figure this out. So don't be like this little guy down here. He's hiding from his mom. She's saying it's a beautiful day outside. And you're hiding from maybe a sweet offer, some of you, not all of you, from a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, could be a Pisces. But it's new, it's fresh. It is probably never ever become anything. So why are you hiding from it? Because you're still dealing with pain from the past. That for some of you could have to do with a very successful woman or someone who has Earth in their chart. Or you're not accepting love in or wanting to deal with new love because in the past when you dealt with this person you didn't respect or understand the meaning of that love, and now you're dealing with heartache and trying to start anew. Connecting with people but taking your time getting to know people because you guys are healing from something. You still have a few harsh words, but now is the time to be reborn, okay? This is a really important year. It's a number 1 year in the next 9 years. So you need to do something. You need to figure out what your goals are going to be, what your direction is going to be, where your happiness is going to be, and how you're going to set goals to do that for the next 9 years. All right, so, yeah. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, some of you might be kind of fantasizing about love or wondering about whether or not something is truly on offer or not, whether or not you even want to accept it or not. I think there needs to be a discussion. Some of you are wanting to have a discussion with someone who is a very successful person. It's like you want to get to the truth of a situation, or the situation's going to blow up on someone because they weren't honest about something. And then there might be something that brings an argument to an end. This is a whole story, so I'm not going to keep going into this. What it does say is if some of you are unsure about a connection, now is the time through October and November to, well, into the first week of November to heal, to communicate, to maybe even go as far as to put a person in the friend zone and then have some nice discussions about who you truly are without having to make something out of the situation. Going in as a true friend, opening your heart up to who they are as an individual. Who are they in their soul? Sometimes you can read that right away, sometimes it takes time, but knowing that this blessed new path, and I didn't notice it till now, you have 2 aces in your outcome position, Geminis. You have a brand new path in love and a brand new path in general that you have not experienced yet. And Spirit's bringing you the truth so that you can claim victory over the past and enjoy this overflowing, abundant, happy, fulfilling life. Wow, okay, so let's move into spiritual guidance then when it nope, I got to go on to the other person. So for those of you who are single or who are thinking of another person in your life, it could be, you know, friend, family, I don't know. However, the first person you want to think about if you're single, mainly this is for a single person who's thinking about what are they thinking about me. And we're going to look at this person, whomever you guys are thinking about, their thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, outlooks, and perspectives. The person that Gemini is thinking about, what is that person's thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, outlooks, and perspectives when it comes to their connection to the Gemini in the next month to first week of November? Okay, so the person you guys are thinking of is looking at things from every perspective, but they're thinking about using a sword. They're thinking about cutting themselves out of this path or out of a path with someone who somehow there is, I don't know if the person you guys are thinking about is an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, but you're trying to decide if you should stay in that path or not. Or they're trying to decide if they should stay in the path or not. This person you guys are thinking of. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I don't know why that got confusing. There's like multiple thoughts going on with regards to this air sign. All right, so thoughts, position. Some of you are thinking about, or no, the person you're thinking about is thinking about someone else. Not for everyone. This is for who these messages are for. Personal readings. Email me, please. Watch your rising and moon. If they don't apply, they don't apply. Ugh. Okay, so foundation, death, bringing something to an end. Wow, there's a lot there. And that's just representing your energies right now. Or not your energies, the person you're thinking of's energies right now. They're contemplating cutting away from a connection. Could be with an air sign, sun, moon, or rising. And they not have to, but they're trying to figure out in their thoughts who's going to grow into the best flower for them. And then they're putting something to an end. So let's clarify. Again, this is the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck, and I'm combining it with the Rider-Waite deck. The person you guys are thinking of is going to receive the messages they've been waiting for. And then they're going to have a harsh discussion. Wow, you may be having a harsh discussion with this air sign about boundaries and about your goals. The person you're thinking of is up in their thoughts about trying to decide between two people. Or should I stay or shouldn't I? Okay, that's what that just turned into with this card to me, is that this person you guys are thinking of is wondering if this is a fair and balanced connection or not. If they're receiving as much as they've given. Because balance is happiness. In their foundation, the reason they're looking at maybe different places to work that are at a distance, or connecting out to old friends or other people waiting for connections back, is because they're ready to move on to something else. I mean, if things aren't balanced, if words are sharp, if messages leave them just sitting there, they're ready to say later. In the recent past, there was a new path they were excited about. They'd hoped, wished, and prayed on a star and manifested it, and now they're there and they're like this. See ya. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, the person you're thinking of may walk in a new direction. Okay? Again, this isn't for everyone. Whoever this applies, and it does apply to a lot of people, but if it doesn't apply, watch your rising or your moon. I don't want to hear about it. All right, so in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you guys have, or the person you are thinking of has control over what they can handle, what they're going to do. And they're going to choose, I think, or they have the strength and energies to lay down a difficult path. If they see it as a difficult path, the person you're thinking about it, they are going to lay it down. Spirit's trying to tell them about a new path, about a difficult decision, and making this new path. That this new path is an exciting opportunity, and they're afraid to make a decision. But they need to get clear about what it is they want, what offers them balance and happiness. In the hopes and fears position, the person you're thinking of is going deep within, thinking about what they've learned about themselves and how they're going to move forward. And the Wheel of Fortune is actually turning forward in their favor. They feel in their outcome position as though they have pulled someone into their path that is not healthy for them. that maybe at one point they thought was their soulmate. So the person you're thinking of in the next week and a half or 2 weeks is now going to start looking at a connection with someone they are with or to, or an addiction they have to a person, place, or thing, or even an addiction they have to a certain way they were thinking about this soulmate connection. They are now needing to break the chains, understanding that it just is not a healthy connection. And it's got them up in their head. It's wanting them to, or it's helping them to understand they've come a long way and they've been reborn into a new path. They can make those decisions and be strong enough to move forward into a different path. Whomever this person is. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, the person you're thinking of is definitely leaving one path behind and stepping into a new one. Actually into a new world, a new way of becoming. And it not only has to do with one world, it's the other. So I feel like it's in a financial path and a love path. They're being offered the Life Renewed card. Because their heart is open and they are racing through with their fairy stallion to give their heart and not just passion. And the passionate part is what got them into this mess in the first place. Sorry. I don't know if this is you or who this is. I feel sorry for this person you're thinking of. So in the outcome position in the next 4 to 6 weeks, they're looking at a love offer. They're thinking about a love offer, offering love, and they are putting an end, or they have the energies around them to put an end and to go through a spiritual transformation of what love truly looks like, and the possibility of an actual overflowing, heaven blessed, fulfilling cup of love. So whomever that was, that's what they're going to be dealing with in the next month and a half, or up to the first week of November. They're really going through a beautiful transformation and becoming a stronger person. And maybe that's why they connected with some of you guys. My best friend was a Gemini, and we were quite a team. And she was awesome. Very intelligent, very fun. And I learned a lot from watching her about life. Anyway, I think she made me a stronger person for sure. All right, so let's get into spiritual guidance. Okay, so this is going to be, and I got the High Priestess came right up, and also I have a Virgo here, or the Hermit energies of you kind of going within to think about someone in your path. Maybe you guys pulled someone into your path who was a Virgo, and now what? You're thinking about a new path. You're thinking about a soulmate connection, but you're kind of up in your head because it's been a battle. And you're content. You're looking at a new path with 3 people, wondering how you can offer your love and a new path when the offer hasn't even all the way come in your direction. For whoever that was for. Again, I'm trying to move forward. All right, so this is the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue. It's going to be a simple Celtic spread. And I'm going to ask Spirit for spiritual guidance for the next month up to the first week of November. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Gemini with clearly defined spiritual guidance. All right. So they're starting out, and this card represents your current life path here on Earth at this time, saying don't stop. And it's being crossed by success. So whatever it is you want in life when it comes to love, even if, a lot of people I think just have never stopped and thought about that. What is love to you? Take a piece of paper and and draw a house and write down what partners do for each other and how to keep a relationship fresh, you know, and then look for that person who has those same desires and objectives. Okay, so with the Don't Stop card at the center, we've got the Ten of Swords. Don't continue to allow the difficult experiences in the past when it comes to love to keep you down, because each of these lessons were meant to make you a stronger person. So it's time to allow them to dissipate, to stand up and step forward and continue to take steps towards what you believe love is in October to the first week of November. Success is showing up with the Sun card. And this is right at the center, so you guys don't have long to wait to receive some sort of attention or success. So that could be someone's thinking of someone and they wanted to talk to them and there's success. Or somebody becomes very successful in career and finances, and then they give off the shine of the sun. And the shine is real. It's like a bright aura, very happy aura. It gives off positive energies, and positive energies draw in positive opportunities, people, and experiences. So as you can see, when you're feeling like this, Spirit then drops in that beautiful red cloth representing love and romance and engagements. So it's important to stay focused on your career and financial path, knowing that Spirit's bringing in the sun energies for you. Don't stop moving forward. Don't let the past keep you down. In your thoughts position, look for a sign. Okay, so they want to speak to you about, for some of you, maybe a person that you've worked with, a person that you met at some sort of establishment, organization, maybe even at work. Yeah, I'm getting work strongly for looking for a sign. A sign of success. In your foundation, within the next few months, Spirit's saying, you will be able to let go of that pain. In the recent past, someone came into your life and made you feel like they almost improved your health, or you took steps to improve your health. You set goals and you managed to accomplish those goals. But I also feel strongly that a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, who sets goals and gets things accomplished, somehow came into your path. For some of you, not all of you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Fire sign, male or female, came in and touched your life and made you shine like the sun, which made you have success in your life. And then things got difficult, because I think some of you aren't letting go of the memories of some sort of heartache. So look for a sign through a connection of sorts. I can't ignore that this to me kind of looked like a web. So maybe the World Wide Web, you know, the internet. Look for a sign. In the next few weeks, we have a peaceful resolution. So if some of you are connected to someone who wouldn't open up, who was closed off emotionally, I think they're changing it up. I think this person might open up, at least enough to have some peaceful resolution, whoever you guys are focused on. Look for a sign and know in the next 4 to 6 weeks that you guys will be ready to speak your truth. Wow. Okay, so I can't help but think finances, but also yeah, you're ready for this success. Whether it's finances or love, make sure you clearly define your boundaries to others and make sure that they respect those boundaries, and clearly define your goals and make sure others have the same goals as you do, or that they understand your goals, where you're trying to go. Now, Spirit's trying to communicate and tell you that there's something much better, that no matter which way you guys place these cups, something is empty. Something no longer fulfills you, and it is time to move forward into a new path. Maybe you're looking for a sign when it comes to a new business location, and you need to open yourself up to letting go of that pain and heartache, and to come to a peaceful resolution almost within yourself, to understand that you are the King of Swords. You do speak your truth. You know what you want. You express yourself to others. And instead of letting these swords get you down, you are going to stand up and achieve the success that this person once made you feel like you could do. In your hopes and fears position, we have you taking action or hoping to take action when it comes to maybe connecting with someone at a distance, and or a new career and financial path. Sorry to bring that in. You will be receiving messages about that. I think more so, really, you guys are going to be receiving messages back from someone, hoping you can take action and come to some sort of peaceful resolution. And I think in the process of this, though I haven't seen it yet, you're going to be able to let go of a heartache that you couldn't let go of. So a trip might be a good idea for you guys. In your outcome position, you've got helpful people, you've got helpful angels, you've got the high priestess. You have got all the spirits around you trying to give you messages of clarity, to guide your path, to provide you with answers. Okay? So the entire read is being represented by, within the next few weeks, you may feel imbalanced in some way, shape, or form, financially or just maybe emotionally. But in the next few weeks, you're going to come together about a peaceful resolution. It could have to do with court, and then finally seeing a sign and knowing that something has been better for you or is better for you, and then leaving an old path behind to step in a new path and to take action towards either someone at a distance, or it could even be a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo. So, yeah. Spirit wants to talk to you also about success. I don't think there'll be success and celebration until some changes are made. I think until you guys find yourself established financially, that's when you're, like, if things have been going back and forth for a court situation or something, wait until you get balanced. You are almost there. Probably in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you'll start to feel like the success is coming. Watch for signs. Help yourself to relieve any stress. Continue to exercise or do whatever to improve your health. But at some day, Spirit's saying you will be able to take direction, a new direction towards these big happy changes. You just have to work through like some last steps of something. And there are going to be helpful people around you that you can communicate with. Oh, we're over on time. Wow, that was a fascinating read. I mean, I could go on and on about this read. Yeah. I keep seeing you guys, some of you, not all of you, connecting with a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, that made you feel good about, like, maybe you're coming back and realizing that that person was the right person and that you've been closed off, and now you get your gift of reconnecting with that person. That's an interesting story. But remember, fantasy. As you receive attention and affection, make sure that you also feel good inside, that this person doesn't race in and take from you and leave you empty. Fulfillment is worth waiting for, and fulfillment is all about inside here, okay? All right, so your word of prayer that we pulled earlier, Geminis, is trust. I know that God, in his infinite wisdom and love, is answering my prayers right now. So to close, I'm going to read from the book. You drew this card because some truth is being hidden. Most likely you are the one hiding it from yourself. How do you really feel about your present situation? This card counsels you to take an honest inventory. admitting your most vulnerable feelings to yourself. If someone isn't being forthright with you, you'll know within your heart. The first person who comes to your mind is probably involved in this dishonesty. Sometimes people aren't truthful because their fears of conflict make them people please. Other times, dishonesty stems from a lack mentality arising when individuals believe that they have to take what they want because there's not enough to go around. Take the time to sit quietly in meditation and ask God and the Holy Spirit to reveal the truth about your current situation. Although truth has a subjective component and opinions about the same situation will vary from person to person. There's a need for greater honesty in order to heal and to resolve your present situation. So, yeah. As a gift to yourself, spend some time working out, healing that anxiety, letting go. I mean, really writing down what you need to let go of, burning it if you have to. Get on the other side of it so you can see the sunshine, because it's trying to come through. It's like it came through and you blocked it and it didn't make it out the other side. But now you have an opportunity to keep your heart open to the possibilities in the next month to the first week of November. There is a beautiful connection out there for you singles. You just got to be patient, okay? Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. For those who subscribe, I'm going to be sending out messages of maybe special discounts or gifts to those who are on my subscription list. Thank you, take care, and God bless.